Very exciting television last night. If you watch the show House Hunters on HGTV, I think everybody watches that show.
I love it.
But last night's episode took place right here in the Hudson Valley. It was a couple from the city who wanted to move up here, and they looked at a house in Woodstock, a couple in Saugerties. Mm-hmm. It was kind of neat. It was kind of cool, right?
Really neat.
On the phone, we've got Tim Hurley, who's a realtor who's actually involved with the episode last night. Hey, Tim.
Hey, everybody.
Thanks for joining us. So this sounds a little weird for someone who watches the show. So they found the house already, and then they apply to be on House Hunters?
Yeah. It's a journey, with clients. And it was about 2.5, 3 years into the search. A guy that I used to bowl with said on Facebook, hey, sell my parents' house. They saw that and called me, and they went over and looked at it, and that was the house. And then they contacted House Hunters, and I had to send in an audition.
Yeah.
It was kind of crazy. And then I had to find 2 other fake houses.
So hold on a second. So, all right, so the way this show works, and I've heard this before, like I've seen stuff written, so you can vouch for this. So House Hunters isn't really real. So they're not actually going out and finding this house and making the decision on the show. They've already picked the house, so it's almost like a reenactment, I guess?
Yeah, that's a better way of saying it than it's totally fake.
Wow. Now, you weren't even actually on the show, because I've known you for a long time, and I was hoping to see you on the show, but you had like a stand-in guy.
Yeah, it was kind of funny when they decided to film Ray, who's the one who's the actor. He was in a play with Tony Danza. He couldn't take the time off to film the show until like 2 days before I went off for my annual trip to Brazil. So I asked one of my coworkers in real estate when I started years ago. And
this is crazy.
I said, can you stand in?
So none of this actually happened. Any of this stuff that was on the show last night. It's like it's a different realtor. Now, I mean, I got to tell you, those guys are pretty good actors, though, because when I watch the show, like it seems like they're actually going through the house and like picking it apart, but they're not, right? They've already made the decision. Yeah,
but that part where they're picking the house apart, that went on for 3 years.
So they got really good at it.
I guess it would be hard, though, to follow real people in real time picking out a house, because you never know which house they're going to pick.
The one thing that they really cut on the show was the thing that was funny that I was going to be in was the big reveal. All their friends and I came through the door to see the new house that they had picked out, which they'd already been living in for 2 months now.
Well, I thought it was funny at the end where, it's almost like they were covering themselves, like, oh, yeah, and, we did pick this house, and coincidentally, they let us keep all this furniture that's here, which was the same furniture that was sitting there while they were looking through the house.
Yeah, it was kind of funny.